This is the AI News Flash for July 23rd, 6 a.m. UTC. First up, Finnish network equipment giant Nokia reported second quarter results with profit beating market expectations on the back of AI demand. Comparable operating profit jumped 18% year-over-year to 434 million euros, well above the average analyst estimate of 382 million euros. Net sales to AI and cloud customers doubled to 446 million euros, and the company booked 2.8 billion euros in new orders during the quarter. Comparable net sales reached 4.82 billion euros, up 9% at constant currencies. Nokia also raised its full-year comparable operating profit guidance to a range of 2.1 to 2.6 billion euros, from 2.0 to 2.5 billion previously. The company is feeling the impact of surging memory chip prices as AI companies corner the market. CEO Justin Hodard said demand remains strong while supply continues to be the main industry constraint, prompting customers to place longer-term orders. Second story, European chipmaker STMicroelectronics released its second quarter results on July 23rd, before the open of European markets. According to Bloomberg, the company forecast revenue growth as the AI boom boosts its business. The Wall Street Journal reports that the company has hiked its AI data center sales goal once again. Back on June 2nd, ST had already raised its data center revenue ambition to about $1 billion for 2026, up from nicely above $500 million previously, and said that figure could double in 2027. STMicro is positioning AI infrastructure as a growth pillar spanning silicon photonics for optical connectivity, power, and cooling, backed by partnerships with Amazon Web Services and NVIDIA. Third story, French software giant Dassault Systemes is set to buy ArisGlobal, a maker of drug trial software, Bloomberg reported on July 23rd. In talks reported by the Financial Times in mid-July, Dassault was negotiating to acquire the company from Swedish private equity firm Nordic Capital for about $2 billion. Founded in 1987 and headquartered in Waltham, Massachusetts, ArisGlobal offers the LifeSphere SaaS platform covering pharmacovigilance, regulatory information management, and clinical data management. It generated about 150 million euros in revenue as of 2025, and Nordic Capital acquired it in 2019 for roughly $700 million. If it completed, the deal would rank as Dassault's second largest acquisition ever, behind its $5.8 billion purchase of clinical trial software group Medidata in 2019, deepening its push into life sciences software. Fourth story, Adecco Group, one of the world's largest staffing companies, said on July 23rd that AI will not trigger an employment collapse. The company published a white paper on AI and the future of work, developed in partnership with consultancy Altermind. According to the report, 1.9 million new AI-related jobs were created between 2022 and 2025. The CEO said AI is bringing a massive evolution in the world of work, but a job apocalypse is not on the horizon, and that it is more about changing roles and tasks than eliminating jobs. At the same time, only 18% of US firms and 20% of European firms have integrated AI into core workflows at scale, and the report argues the real risk facing the global economy is corporate inertia. It describes hybrid workforce orchestration, managing humans and AI agents together, as an emerging management discipline. Last story, Stanford University's RegLab detailed how AI is helping US state governments cut through decades of accumulated regulatory red tape. The team built an AI system that scanned 500 million words of state statutes to identify reporting requirements, commissions, and fees, and is working with New York, California, and Maryland. In California, reporting requirements grew 400% between 2000 and 2025, and 30% of ongoing reports may never even be completed. In Maryland, reading every report would take 14 weeks, longer than the state's 13-week legislative session. One report alone consumed 3,500 staff hours and $870,000 annually, and in San Francisco, the work led to legislation streamlining over a third of reporting requirements. The team has also drafted a model state statute for automatically sunsetting outdated rules. That's all for this AI News Flash.